I'm honored to have the Honorable Randy Weber here. He is from the 14th Congressional District. He is one of my neighbors as well. I welcome you and I yield to you, my dear friend.
Well, and I thank my good friend Congressman Green from Houston. Thank you, Al. I appreciate that. You are the consummate gentleman, and I appreciate you lining this up and helping us to draw attention to it. And thank you for yielding me time. Mr. Speaker, all the recent rains in Texas have devastated parts of up to 31 counties in our beloved state. Governor Greg Abbott has declared them a disaster area. I happen to represent the lower half of Brazoria County from the city of Alvin, south side of Alvin going south, and it has been the recipient of a lot of flooding. On Monday, I toured the Emergency Management Office Command Center in Angleton, Texas, which is the county seat for Brazoria County. I was privileged to meet with County Judge Matt Sebesta and others as I was introduced to those Brazoria County first responders working night and day to take care of our citizens' animals and their livestock and their property as much as we could. I was also privileged, Mr. Speaker, to go up in a Texas DPS helicopter with two of our great Department of Public Safety pilots. Wow. What devastation in Congressman Green in Brazoria County. I have pictures on my iPhone. I mean, it is just unbelievable, the flooded areas. The devastation and destruction is astounding. Waters from the Brazos River, the San Bernard, and other creeks and bayous are out of their banks and wreaking havoc in our area. Mr. Speaker, I want my constituents to know that our office is already on the ground in the area, already working to ensure that FEMA is in gear and that our constituents are taken care of. I'd like to give a shout out to my great staff, Ms. Dodie Armstrong, Ms. Carmen Galvan, and Jed Webb, who have been on the ground there at the Emergency Management Center, monitoring this almost night and day, and interfacing with the county to provide them any assistance needed. We've assured Brazoria County that anything we can do, as my good friend Joaquin Castro was saying from our end, to assist, we'd be glad to do that. And let me just add that we too mourn the loss of the Fort Hood soldiers, and our thoughts and prayers go out to them and their families. Mr. Speaker, we will bounce back from this. Our great Brazoria County first responders are on top of the situation, and our great Brazoria County folks are resilient. And Congressman Green, I have to say that about your Houston constituents as well, our Texas people. You know, I've lived on the Gulf Coast of Texas almost 63 years. In fact, it'll be 63 years this July 2nd coming up. I've seen nothing quite of this magnitude in flooding in our area, but I've seen a lot of hurricanes, a lot of disasters. Texans are a resilient people. They're going to need our help. They're going to need our prayers. They're going to need some time to heal and get back to business as usual. But I want to say again, thank you to my good friend Al Green from Houston for setting this up in a very bipartisan way. And we just appreciate that. I thank my good friend, and Mr. Speaker, with that, I yield back. Thank you.
And I thank the member, the Honorable Randy Weber. I especially thank you for signing on early to the legislation that Congressman Green called to our attention. That's Gene Green. I appreciate it greatly, and we look forward to working with you. Thank you for the outstanding effort. We appreciate you.
Thank